19th century, and he said, "It never ceases to surprise me at the infinite capacity of the human mind to resist the introduction of useful knowledge." And that's what it is. People know better. People sense better, but they go against it. They just think there's no consequence. For a steady downhill slide. This country is really finished. I mean, it really is technically finished. It's just a matter of playing out the end game. Well, that's true. It's true. You can see it. You can smell it. Anyone who can't see it or smell it doesn't understand. There's a medical term that they use in hospitals when a person has no future left on this planet, they can't be helped anymore, and they put it on the chart, CTD, circling the drain. And that's what we're doing. We're slowly circling the drain, and the circles get smaller, and they get faster. I enjoy it. Personally, I don't have a stake in the outcome. I personally enjoy this circus that I've been invited to. I've often said that when you're born in the world, you're given a ticket to the freak show. When you're born in America, you're given a front row seat, and I couldn't enjoy it more. I'm talking about the fact that a war is old men protecting their property by sending young men, or rich old men protecting their property by sending middle class and lower class young men off to die. It always has been. It's all of this back and forth and debate implies that there are really choices in this country, that we really have choices, freedom of choice. Well, it's an all-volunteer army. Americans are they're having trouble filling the slots in this all-volunteer army. I wonder why. Raise the pay. Let me say one thing about choice. There is no real choice. They say freedom of choice. You're given an illusion of choice. Americans are meant to feel free by the exercise of meaningless choices. You don't have, you know what the choices are in this country? Paper or plastic. A pile or window, smoking or non-smoking. Those are your real choices. You began a sentence a little while ago. It's not a surprise. It shouldn't be a surprise. It shouldn't be a surprise that rich white men don't care about poor black people, period. So they're not George, they're not high. They're not high. If you love me or not, they're not high on the conscious or the subconscious list of those people who are in charge of things in this country. The owners, forget these foolish elections. The owners of this country don't care about the poor in general. Owners of this country. What are we going? Is this Karl Marx talking to me? The owners of this country are the voters of this country. You're wrong about that, my friend. Aren't the owners of this country the voters in this country who elected George Bush? Not. Listen, politics, these elections are a charade. It is a charade. Okay. They are meant to... I'll tell you, just listen for a minute. Learn a little something. The elections and politicians are in place in order to give Americans the illusion that they have freedom of choice. You don't really have choices. I have an addendum to that. The real looting in this country takes place in the transfer of the wealth from the poor to the rich. I'm sorry that you don't like class and the truth, my friend, but you're stuck with it. And the poor have been systematically looted in this country. The rich have been made richer under this criminal, fascist president and his government. Right? What fascism is? America, Nazis are where? No, wait, sir. When fascism comes to America, it will not be in brown and black shirts. It will not be with jackboots. It will be Nike sneakers and smiley shirts. Smiley. The fascism. Germany lost the Second World War. Fascism won it. And actually, George, you think that looting is looting okay if there's no hurricane? First of all, property. Whatever you want. I have no problem with theft. May I be honest? No problem with theft. I have no problem with theft. True. Well, George is defending looting, but I have no stake in it. I have no stake in the outcome. I think you'll have to give me credit for one thing. You have to give me credit. They're out in the open now. They're not even trying to conceal it anymore. The owners of the country got their election. They said, we're going to get this election. We put you people in that court for a reason. All right, now back to earth for you now. Yeah, forget all that stupid. They're openly driving the bus, and we're all in the back.
Because of the energy policies that were created here in California, not as a result of a conspiracy, but
you don't need a formal conspiracy when interests converge. These people went to the same universities and fraternities. They're on the same boards of directors. They're in the same country clubs. They have like interests. They don't need to call a meeting. They know what's good for them, and they're getting it. And there used to be 7 oil companies. There are now 3. It will soon be 2. The things that matter in this country have been reduced in choice. There are 2 political parties. There are a handful of insurance companies. There are about 6 or 7 information things. But if you want a bagel, there are 23 flavors because you have the illusion. You have the illusion of choice. Right. You don't